Okay, here's what I picked up yesterday at Sandown Park. It's the Pocket Superheroes Jor-El. That's Superman's father, and it's on card. And I always thought they were pretty cheap, so I was expecting around 40, £50, which is what the guy was selling it for, £50. He said, "Oh, because you're with VTR Dave, you can have it for 40." Um, so yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I mean, say 15 years ago they were about 30 quid on eBay. So, and the Jor-El, General Zod, and Lex Luthor always been quite cheap on these cards. Um, so this is the Mego Pocket Superheroes. So this came out in 1979, around the time of the first Superman movie, and um, yeah, I mean the head is definitely got the likeness to Marlon Brando. The body is just, I mean, what I just learned was that Mego paid for the likeness of the actors, but didn't pay for the costumes. So that's why they're wearing a generic. Well, he's wearing a green outfit, whereas in the movie he wore a white outfit, didn't he? So, not that the character lived long, but we see him in flashbacks in the Palace of Solitude. So these are the Mego Pocket Superheroes. I mean, Mego had the chance to get the Star Wars license, they didn't, and so they put these figures out. Um, along with the Star Trek figures, the Black Hole figures. Um, None of them did brilliantly, and by 1981, 82, Mego was finished. Really, unfortunately. So I mean, they did a lot of great figures back in the 70s. Larger scale with costumes, actual cloth costumes, the Star Trek figures, the Planet of the Apes, all that sort of stuff. So they were really prolific in the 70s. They were like the top dogs, really. I mean, that Spider Man here, this is an earlier figure. This is the comic superhero. So Mego actually had the license for both Marvel and DC. So this one is 1975. And I bought this a few years ago. It's in quite good condition when you think about it. I mean, these are quite expensive now, especially on card. So, I mean, the funny thing with these is the legs, they're bent at the knee. So, but I mean, you can really say this is the first 3.75 Spider Man figure. And it's made by Mego in Hong Kong. Quite a cool figure. Uh, yeah, cool. So they did Spider Man, Superman, Batman, Robin, quite a few. I think Aquaman as well. So this bit that is made of rubber, the where the legs plug into. So he's got, in terms of articulation, the head turns but not much. Arms rotate at the shoulder, turns at the hips, and the legs move at the hips. I mean, he turns at the waist. Quite a cool figure. So it's your Marvel, Mego, Marvel, Superman, I mean Spider-Man from Comic Superheroes, 1975. What they did with the Pocket Superheroes was they took these figures and changed their legs. They put straight legs on, so they look more like regular figures rather than these bent legs, which, look like they're about to take you know, relieve themselves somewhere. Cool figure. So you've got the Marvel and DC there. So that's your Mego comic superheroes. So, I mean, if you want to find out more about these figures, go to Brickman Tooth on his channel. He knows a lot about these figures. Um, and then we've got the Pocket Superheroes Jor-El. I mean, when I got home, I did go on eBay to check how much these figures sell for now, and they've definitely gone up. So, I mean, the average for this character would be about 70 now. Italy, US, a couple in the UK, not many though. I mean, the figure's quite nice. He hasn't got the waist articulation. This is an all new figure. But if you look really carefully, you can just about make out a sort of simple resemblance to Marlon Brando, who played Jor-El in the first Superman movie. I mean, the card's really basic. It's just a generic card. Pocket Superheroes. It was reduced to 52 cents in Toys R Us. And this was sold in 1979, manufactured for Mego Corp, New York. And it's made in Hong Kong, as were the early Star Wars figures. Blister's still clear. Ian Marchant, he's another YouTube channel. He's got a great video about these figures. He actually touches them up with paint and stuff like that. And he says these guys are quite hard to find. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, for 40 quid, you can't complain. Got some rare around the hang tab. But I mean, the back of the card is amazing. Look at that artwork. A couple of nicks here and there. Pocket Superheroes, collect them all. Fit for a whole army of superheroes right in your pocket. These are, as far as I know, all DC heroes. Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Lex, Zod, Joker, Penguin. So most of these would have been like this originally as part of the comic superheroes line, by Mego, and then they switched the legs out and put straight legs on them. But the thing is, with the straight legs, the legs look really thin, and it does look a bit odd. But I think if I could find some more that are at a cheap price, I might be tempted to pick up some more. Maybe the Zod and the Lex if I can. What's it say there? 1979 CC Comics, DC Comics. Just all about the licensing there, Mego Corp. So fit a whole army, yeah. I'd say Superman is definitely my favourite character. Yeah. That's some decent artwork there. Yeah, cool. I think they did vehicles, play sets and all that sort of stuff, you know, like the Batmobile. But not a bad looking figure really. Jor-El. Definitely very 70s. It's got that sort of almost early Star Wars figure type sculpting with the, you know, like the Greedo and the Han Solo. But yeah, nice. So finally got one of these. It's the Mego Pocket Superheroes. And as far as I know, these didn't sell very well. So, you know. But yeah, nice. And you've got two sort of sublines. You've got the comic superheroes and the pocket superheroes. And they're a mixture of DC and Marvel. I mean, just imagine how many figures you can get now from Hasbro or McFarlane or Toy Biz or whatever. You know, there's so many superhero, but these are the sort of really early ones. They did the figures in larger scale, World Greatest Superheroes as well. They're highly collectible by Mego as well. Much larger scale, featuring cloth outfits. Anyway, time to stop waffling. Final look at this beauty. Yeah, nice. And I think I paid 40 quid at Sandown Park was a great price for this. This looks amazing. Very simple, as things were more simple in those days. Anyway, time to stop waffling. Cheers, goodbye.